All right, and welcome to the Mindfulness Broadcast. If you do not know this, the reason I record this is because we post these up on our website. So if you ever go to yesempower.com and go, we just changed the headings, but I think if you go under maybe organizations or portals, I forget, we've just recently changed it. You'll see the Mindfulness Broadcast, and the most recent recording will be up there, and then you can click on it. It's a YouTube channel that you can also subscribe to if you just want to know when they're updated and have access to those. And of course, it's just me on there. You're not on there, so you're welcome to share them with folks, participants, family members. Let's just spread mindfulness throughout the world. All right, I'm going to share my screen this morning. If you have taken the power of intention or essential coaching skills or becoming a mindful leader with me, you are familiar with this slide. It also looks like this. So this is the TEB cycle. And I just recently wrapped up 2 Power of Intention classes and a really wonderful, amazing essential coaching skills group that we piloted for the first time, doing some special stuff. And it was so wonderful. And so I've just really been immersed in this lately. And I love this tool. I think it is absolutely 100% a mindfulness tool. The TEB cycle reminds us of what is within our control. And it also allows us to be present with what otherwise is on autopilot. So I'm going to walk you through this quickly. But what I want to, the scenario I want to walk us through is one I hear a lot, and I heard it a lot recently, which is that I want to do more mindfulness. I want to do more self-care, but can anybody fill in the blank of what might follow that? But I'm going to look at my chat. I don't have time. Yes, exactly. Yes, I don't have time. I would do these things for myself, but I don't have time. And I know I resonate with that. I'm imagining there's a lot of you out there that are nodding. So if we dropped that, so we can either decide I'm going to decide that that's a fact in my life. I don't have time, and just keep going. We've created a system. What we do in mindfulness is go, is that working for me? Am I feeling like I'm in the type of relationship with time that I want to be? Do I feel like I'm in the type of relationship with my self-care or mindfulness that I want to be? And if not, then let's dive in and play with it and take a look. And so what we would do in this scenario is we would say, I don't have time is a thought. It is a thought. It's not a fact, right? We all have 24 hours a day, 360, we all have time. We might have a lot to do in that time, but the event or the circumstance is there are 24 hours in a day, right? And maybe the event or circumstance is I have meetings scheduled back to back from start to finish, and then I have to go to my kids' open house night at school and then feed them somewhere, get lunches made, and get them ready for soccer, games tomorrow. But the thought is, I don't have time. And I know I have felt this a lot. So I'm just going to walk this through. For me, what that leaves me feeling is stressed. It leaves me feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes it leaves me feeling hopeless. So what I do when I feel that, because of the thought, I don't have enough time, what I do is tend to multitask. So I am at my child's soccer game, but I'm also working on something. I'm in a meeting and I'm nodding appropriately, but I'm also working on some Excel spreadsheets in the background. It might mean that I stop answering emails, or I stop answering them with like, hi, how's it going? And I just boom, go right into the meat of the response. It might be that my actions or behaviors are that I get kind of short with people. Like, I don't have time, another meeting, right? So my statements are not in a way that feel compassionate to me. And the result of that is that then I continue that cycle. I've got no break in it, right? And so at any point in here, once we've elongated that out, we can go back in and go, okay, what thought, what is another, when I think that thought, What am I feeling? So, is there another way that I want to be in relationship with time? So, rather than saying, I don't have time, we say, what are my priorities today? For example, what am I prioritizing? Or I'm going to be present for one thing all day, might be the thought that I decide to think. I might still feel stressed. I might still feel some anxiety about that because I'm missing something else, or, oh, I know this other stuff has to get done, but I'm changing my thought about it. And so I'm beginning to change, I'm going to change the result of this, right? My behaviors and actions are certainly going to change. I'm going to not multitask. I'm going to take the time to do the greetings. And it might be that we elongate this thought, this behavior chain, and we go, you know, this is what it is right now. And at least I can be present with it when it's here. I'm being mindful with it. And then I might begin in the background to just be a little bit more, have the metacognition or the meta awareness, the thinking about my thinking, so that this isn't just a cycle. Because the other way we can look at this is like this, where there's the event, then there's my thought about it, there's how I feel about it, there's what I do, and then that feeds that thought. So I didn't take a lunch. See, I don't have any time. I feel more stressed, and we just keep this cycle going. And so when we get mindful with this, we give ourselves choice and power. What is within my control here? What is a fact? What is a thought? And playing with this a little bit. All right, so we are, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. We're just going to use that as the basis of our meditation this morning. So when you're ready, you can go ahead and close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And we're just going to start this by taking a big, deep breath and activating our parasympathetic nervous system. Just inhaling and then exhaling slow and long, longer than your inhale. And then doing it again, inhaling perhaps for the count of 4, and then exhaling perhaps for the count of 8. And just falling into the present moment, just finding your breath in its normal breathing pattern. Finding your body. And see if you can get curious about your thoughts this morning. As you think about time, as you think about your body, as you think about your to-do list, your weekend, even your own practice right now, what's back there? See if you can shine the light. And as you shine that light, sometimes it's the first time we've really slowed down to consider that this is just a thought. Just play with that. And as you shine the light on those thoughts, see if you can go backwards in this chain and think, what are the facts? What are the actual facts that are driving that thought? We have so many thoughts that we assume are facts for us, maybe based on past behaviors, how we are with money. I'm good with money. I'm not good with money. Those are thoughts. The thought, I wish there were more hours in a day, drives a certain feeling, scarcity, which drives a certain action, trying to do more, trying to do it all, which drives results, maybe mentally, physically, spiritually. So you can connect one of these chains for you. Maybe again, it's about money or time or your body or your ability. And as you connect it, get curious. What am I in control of? What if I chose a different thought? What if I chose an action that I wanted and then created this chain around that? What does acceptance look like? We're going to find our breath again as we begin to close out our practice. If you're moved by this or your mind found something interesting, I really encourage you to journal about it, think about it. Notice your body again in this moment. And slowly open your eyes and come back together. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thank you for giving your time to you and to me this morning. I appreciate you. I shared I'm leaving right now for Tahoe. So next week, I see Lisa's cat. So next week, I'll be coming to you from the shore of Lake Tahoe. Come join me. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Tiffany.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you
Have
so
fun.
much. Thank
Bianca
you.
says hi.
Hi, Bianca.
Be safe.
Thank you.